I'm making miniature dolls this afternoon. Lots of people like to see the process, so I thought I'd share it with you. First, you cut out this shape. You cut 2 of these out on the fold. I don't know if you can see all the pinholes in my little pattern I've drawn, but it's pretty well perforated. Then you sew the little guys, the 2 pieces together, and you end up with this mutant looking thing until you stuff it, and then it kind of looks like this. Since these dolls are really small, a lot of this is done with hemostats. Then the next step is to draw on a face and embroider it, like this one's got a face. And then the rosy cheeks are just plain old makeup. At this point, I always remember to date and sign my dolls. All my dolls are signed and dated no matter how big they are or how small. Plus, it's kind of required by the government that they be dated. So now she needs hair. So I've decided this doll is going to have black curly hair. Something like this. And it gets, this curly stuff is kind of interesting to work with. It gets sewn on in the middle all the way back down until I think she has enough hair. I don't know if you can see that. So let me get some hair sewn on and we'll start the camera again. Okay, so she has hair now. There she is. It's all sewn down on in the center, and then I drew some back and sewed it around her face so that it frames her face nice. There's still lots of loose hair though, so that she's lively. So now she needs clothes. Here's my pattern for my clothes, for my little rag dolls. You cut 2 of these also on the fold, and then you iron in all the raw edges like so on both pieces, and then you go and sew on whatever lace you're going to use on all those raw edges so that the lace is already on it when you sew the thing together. So let me go do that and I'll be right back. So now we have all the lace on the 2 sides of the dress. I chose to use black lace, which is probably very difficult to see against my black work surface. Now it's a matter of sewing the 2 things right sides together and turning it right side out. So I'll be right back. So here we have one tiny inside out dress. And turning the body of the dress right side out isn't hard, but turning the sleeves are different. Remember I told you that a lot of this gets done with hemostats? Well, turning sleeves right side out is one of those things that's a hemostat job. Because there's no way you're going to get your hands inside of there and turn it inside out like you would a full-size sleeve if you were making something for even a brand new baby. Just like that. Do the other one. My hemostats actually came from the emergency room. I had stitches taken in a finger sometime because I was an idiot basically. And they went to throw these away and I said, "You're kidding." No, it's cheaper for us to replace them than it is to make them usable again. And I said, "Give me those, I'll take them home." Okay, so now we have one tiny little dress. Then it goes on the doll, like so. In fact, I'm going to do something else first. To make a ruffle around her neck, I need to sew with embroidery thread all around the base of the lace, all the way around. So let me do that, and then I'll come back and show you how it goes on and what happens next. Okay, so I've sewn in and out and in and out with this bright yellow embroidery floss. I'm using all 6 strands too, just for some weight. And then you put the doll in this little dress. I could have done this on the doll, but with her hair in the way, it was just easier to do it with the doll not in it. And then this gets pulled tight. And voila, she's got a ruffly collar. And then this gets tied in a knot, like so So this is not a doll you dress and undress. Her clothes go on and that's it. We're done. And then her sleeves and everything get all, so they're in the right place. So she looks something like that. And I like little bows at the neckline. So we're going to tie what's left of this in a bow. Like so. Make it about the right size proportionately to this doll. That looks pretty good right there. See? And then I'm going to sew underneath this bow and go through the tail and now the bow won't come untied either. And then these get cut off about even with her hem. Now on my miniature dolls with pigtails, they've all got little bows in their hair. But I think I'm going to leave this one just like she is. I kind of like that. But she does need, since these little guys can be Christmas ornaments, she needs a loop in the top of her head. Or I suppose they could hang from your rear view mirror or something too. Like so. And there you go. So that's how a little teeny miniature rag doll goes together.